Hey everyone, welcome back to Isyour6covered, and today I still keep hearing it. Why'd you guys move to North Carolina? So if you're not familiar with it, I went from California to North Carolina. And let me show you the reasons why. One of the thousands of reasons why. Look at that pretty tree right there. Purple, blooms, got some yellow ones over there I'll show you guys. But let's take a look around and I'll show you the reasons why people move, take advantage of the beautiful country, especially for some of you guys that are maybe not have had a chance to actually get out and go drive around the country and see how the other parts of the country are a lot more beautiful, a lot more green, a lot more water. Look at those yellow ones in the back over there. Got purple ones and some yellow ones right here. Got the basketball court. I'll take you guys on a quick adventure and show you the reasons why California can stay over there and I'll be living over on the other side of the coast. So you guys, what do you think? What do you think the prettiest place to live is in the United States? Because I personally haven't gone to every state, but I have done my fair share. I'd say probably maybe 30 at least, driving back and forth, hitting the different states. But as you're driving through states, you don't really get to see all the beauty of it. But I'll show you what North Carolina looks like, or at least this little part that I live in. Oh yeah, sorry about the shakiness. Alright, so there's the tree. As we walk around the property, got my box trailer that I used to move some equipment from California to North Carolina. So these things right here, for some of you guys that don't know, these are called trees. Okay? And I know a lot of you guys are laughing right now, and I don't blame you. But when you grow up in a suburb or a small town and you live in a topography where there really isn't any real trees, it's all just tall bushes and stuff like that, they may not really get a chance to understand. So these are the woods. I was calling it a forest, but it's not a forest, it's the woods, as they say out here in North Carolina. Over there, down there is the shooting range. Got some firewood over here, covered up. And I'll just be quiet for a minute so you can hear all the pretty birds chirping. Got a birdhouse over there hanging on the tree. Had some woodpeckers the other day whacking away at some old dead trees. These things are loud, man. You get a 150-foot tall dead pine tree and a couple big old woodpeckers, like Woody the Woodpecker. This thing's gonna make some racket. Over here is my daughter's volleyball court. I'll give you guys a stroll through the grounds of Isyour6covered. This is one of the reasons why we moved out here. Have property, have the ability to have some livestock, a couple cattle, some chickens I want to put up over here. Up inside the woods over there is an opening where they, I don't know what they had there before, the previous owners, but it's a nice little spot for a chicken coop. So we're almost at 14.5 acres, something like that. Down there's the pasture, goes around on the other side of those trees, and then heads back that way. Maybe another acre. All those woods up there. Goes back pretty good. There's basically a community of houses around our property. Goes around like that. I'll show you guys the pond. This is where I'm going to be setting up. I got a teepee I'm working on. Love everything about Native American styles, traditions. And I'm just setting up a teepee. You can see the little pond in the back. But I have a resource. This is fed by 2 water systems. Water systems meaning springs. So it's probably 25 feet tall. I'm trying to make it tall enough where you could have 4 or 5 people in there hanging out. If it starts raining or whatever, have a nice little fire. This is the door, and this is perfectly pointed east. So as the sun rises, it comes right through, and can be your alarm clock. Now I've heard that the ways people would wake up early back in the days was to drink plenty of water before bedtime. If you wanted to do a raid, say, and you wanted to get up before normal people would. And back in those days, it was pretty darn early anyways. But yeah, so I'm gonna work on this little section here, clean this up, have an area for some hammocks. But out there past the this line of brush right here, these are trees. There's a pasture over there, and hopefully I want to put some cattle in there one day. Hopefully soon. But I have the ability now, which is nice, to be able to turn that into some type of crop or garden or whatever. But in here, I have the ability to have fish. Right now they're small. I need to stock it. I'm still cleaning a lot of the brush out. And this was all brush right through here. You can see where I've done a few barbecues. But this all along the water line was just basically looked like that. So it was really hard to get to the water for casting and that kind of stuff. So we got that cleaned up this winter, and I'll work on the rest as I have time. But yeah, out through here, I'm gonna clean this all up, but you're gonna see some videos. I'll be putting some videos. This might be my little spot here where I'll do some certain type of, you know, bushcraft kind of stuff or whatever the case is, but just hanging out by the water, throwing a fishing line in, it's definitely gonna be fun, as it has been in the past. Probably gonna set up a pit barbecue right here, do some pit stuff, you know, and right next to it will be an actual like a fireplace, not a fireplace, but a, you know, camp fire pit. But yeah, let's go. There's a little road right here, but yeah, you can see the water going in right now, and it just gets fed fresh water. You can see it moving along. And this winter we had a lot of rain, and some of this dirt got a little higher than normal. Pushed some dirt in, as expected, I guess. Kids and I are working on a bridge right here. We're gonna use some of the tree saplings that we cut down. And then the water comes in from that side as well. But we dammed it